Hello, Scorpio. I'm Claire Louise Hay from BeHealing.com, and this is your energy update for the week of the 14th of June 2021. Hope you're doing well, Scorpio. I've got a live show 3 times a week live here on YouTube. It's called Psychic Cafe, and I'd love to see you in there. I also offer private readings from my website, BeHealing.com, as well, if you're interested in one of those. Be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising, and your Venus sign as well for a full picture of what's going on this week. And what I mean by what's going on this week, what's in the energies this week. So it's always going to be your experience of this week or any time is always going to be about your vibration, what it is you're focused on, what it is you're doing, what you've mastered in your life and what you haven't. So these are just the energies, right? And so I could start talking about a lesson that you might be going through this week. Well, if you've already overcome that lesson, you're not going to be going through that. So always take it as it resonates and look for that bigger picture in your other parts of your chart as well. Sunlight after darkness. Oh, you might also notice other people going through these energies too. Sunlight after darkness. Oh, brighter day for you. So you could have been going through a hard patch, tough patch, a stagnant patch lately, and yeah, the sun comes out after that period of darkness. Things start getting better this week for you. Could just be things that have been difficult, Courage. So you're going to need to be courageous this week. Scorpio, there might be some big changes that are required from you this week for you to step up into a bigger game kind of thing. So be courageous this week. Scorpio, tell us more for Scorpio. What else does Scorpio need to know about this week? The Devil is out first here. The Devil energy, okay? That can be ego, that can be addictions, can be fears. The Chariot, moving forward, moving on from that. Oh, okay. Leaving something behind. I'm told to take that too. Okay. So, yeah, you could require you, Scorpio, you might be moving on from addictions or something like that, or moving on from addicts, or moving on from some kind of dark behavior and leaving those burdens behind, so not taking them with you. You might have been taking responsibility for an addict. You might have been in codependent patterns, taking responsibility for someone that's not taking care of themselves. You might be leaving that burden behind this week. Tell us more. Because the Ten of Wands there, it's a release of the burdens. It's the end of a worrisome time. That's what I just heard then. So Knight of Cups, you might have a love offer coming in, or you might be giving a love offer out this week. That could be just somebody new, good looking, coming into your life, a new crush kind of thing. Tell us about this Devil though. What's this Devil? First card out, it's pretty significant. Could be codependency. So I have just eaten my breakfast, so I've got oats and goji berries stuck to my teeth right now. 3 of Inspiration. There's a sense of moving on and choosing a new path here. Maybe there was a dark path before. The sunlight after the darkness. Here's the darkness here. And this is you choosing a new path. Choosing to take a new path and just leave it all behind now. So it does feel like you've been taking something on that wasn't yours to take on. You could have broken free of an addiction, but you're still around the addicts. Still trying to take care of those that haven't broken free of the addiction. And you might just be waking up to that, like, hang on. I've released this burden in myself already. What am I doing holding all of these other people, trying to do it for them too? They've got to do it for themselves in the same way that I did it. I've got to take myself to the next stage here, the next stage of healing. So there might be a realization, and it's going to require courage to break free of this, especially if it's codependency, because when we're in that codependent pattern taking care of someone else, we really think we're doing a good job of it, and we don't know how they're going to cope without us. But they will, and they'll probably crash and then have a reason to sort themselves out and release this themselves. So I'm getting a strong codependency out of that. But you realizing and breaking free of that this week. Masculine energy. So you taking control, taking charge, doing things differently, making a change there. The Chariot, and then you're heading in a new direction, taking the reins of your life, taking controls of your life, and going towards your victory. Yeah, it feels to me like you've done like a certain level of healing with some darkness, some kind of an issue, some kind of addiction in your life, in yourself. And now this week, you're realizing it's time to take it to that next level. There's always levels of healing, right? It's like peeling an onion, different layers of it. And we get to these stages where we think we're over it and we think we're just helping other people get through it. And then we realize, oh, I'm not actually helping them. I can take myself to the next level instead. The Chariot. Why the Chariot? The Three of Materials. Oh, this is new people. Awesome. So fast forward toward new people. Right. Okay. So Scorpio, this is the way it goes. We have an issue. We've probably learned that issue from our parents or whatever. Somebody in our life, some experience that we've gone through. We've got an issue. It's causing some kind of a negative aspect or addiction or whatever in our lives. We heal it to a certain point, but then we kind of get stuck there and helping those kind of people that are in the position that we were in, right? And so we're hanging around with those people that are behind us. We get to a certain stage where it's like, okay, this isn't working very well for me. I need to take myself to the next level. I wish there were some people that could help me. I wish I was around like-minded people. Well, that's when you need to realize, Scorpio, I'm not around like-minded people because I'm constantly trying to pick people up from where I was before. I need to realize where I am now and then take myself to the next level. And that's when your new people are going to come in. When you're ready to take it to the next level and take control of your life and go, well, instead of keep on trying to mop up behind me of where I have been, I've got to realize that I'm not there anymore and I don't need to keep on hanging around with those people that are there. Let them sort that out with the people that are at that level and doing that, and I move on to take myself to that next stage. And that's where my collaborations are. That's where my people are. That's where my new people are. So Scorpio, if you've been waiting around for new people thinking, how come it's so lonely here? How come I don't have like-minded people? How come I'm the black sheep? It's because of this. It's because you, and it's a natural thing to do. It's not just you. We all do it. We feel connected to our past selves. We want to love our past self, our inner child of our past self that had an issue. So we keep on choosing people that remind us of our previous selves. Discernment. So now you need to wake up to that, Scorpio. Stop choosing people that are your previous self. Realize that you're more than that now, and choose people that are where you're at now and take it to the next level. What's next for you? 10 of Wands. Put down those burdens. You don't need to. You don't need to drag everyone behind you. That's very heavy work to do that. Have patience. Once you let go of that burden and responsibility for everyone else that was where you were at, not your responsibility to take them there. It was your responsibility to take yourself there, and you've done that. So now it's your responsibility to take yourself to the next step. There's always a new step. And new level, new devil as well. There's always a new challenge to that next step. So there will be. You go around in this, not a circle, but you'll go through this same process again to take yourself to the next level. You'll have to have patience with yourself once you've dropped those burdens, but you will find your new people. So be aware of that now. Be discerning about who it is you're attracted to. Because, as I said, our comfort zone is our past selves. It's not our current self. You need to retreat first, yes. You need to retreat your energy first. Realize you keep on choosing your past self to be around, and you don't need to be that. So the Knight of Cups, then in comes this romantic Queen of Voices. Oh, to say no to. It's more of the same. Here comes a romantic offer. Ta-da, here comes the Knight. Do you want to go on a date with me? And then Scorpio's like, he or she is my old self. It's my old self. It's another one of the same. And you say no. Drawing up the boundary, the Queen of Voices says no. I recognize this. I would have said yes to you last week, and now I realised, oh, no, you're my past self. You're the same as the other ones. No, I'm moving ahead. I'm choosing myself now where I'm at right now. It's a lesson this week, isn't it? Psychic development, well, every kind of development for you, Scorpio, and death. So it's completely changing things up now and realizing, I love it. Really good. This is really good energy for you, Scorpio. Realizing something that you can move on up from here. Moving on up is what you're doing. Like, who sang that? Moving on up. Moving on up. Yes, was it? If you're as old as me, you might know. Desiree. No, I think it was yes. Make the effort. Make the effort to reach out of your comfort zone. Your comfort zone is your past self energies, not your current self energy. If you're choosing your current self energy, that's going to be out of your comfort zone. So you'll need to make an effort there to push yourself out of your comfort zone. If you're wanting your romance to proceed, you might not particularly want your romance to proceed at the moment. It might be enough for you to say no to this Knight of Cups here. More of the same as you've already experienced in the past. Codependency, it could be codependency coming back up. Another addict comes in. There you go. No. I know how this relationship works out already, and it's not because I'm psychic. It's because I've already lived it. Codependent and an addict got together. I know this story. Step out of your comfort zone. So, your true partner, your next step on your love journey is out of your comfort zone. You need to step out of your comfort zone. You need to make an effort to step out of your comfort zone and choose the same energy as you now. It's not that scary. You're not scary, Scorpio. You don't scare me. But you shouldn't scare yourself either. Choose someone that's just like you now. That's not scary, is it? Choosing someone that's your past energy, not scary. You were scary, Scorpio. You were all scary. Release, yes, release. Release the old, release the old. Stop, keep on choosing the same. Comfort zones are not up to much. Keeps us in the same patterns over and over again. You have the ability to give over unwanted energies to the loving force of the universe. These devil energies, this codependency, all of that, just hand it on over. You don't need to take those. They're not your responsibility. All those addicts and the people that have the problems that you had, they're not your responsibility. You are your responsibility. It's very important for you to be there for yourself now. Be courageous as you do that, as you move forward, move on from that. Mask, not showing true feelings, hiding, personifying, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. Don't hide. Step out of your comfort zone as you are now to like energy that you are now. Let's get more. What else does Scorpio need to know? Let's get one more. Goldfish, increase in material wealth or spiritual growth? I think both this week. I think you've got the material stuff going on, and you've definitely got spiritual growth going on. You've got a major challenge to overcome, but once you've done it, you're going to wonder why you waited so long. Once you step out of your comfort zone, reach out of your comfort zone, go for someone that's like you, you're going to go, well, this is way more comfortable than that uncomfortable zone that I was in. It might seem like a major challenge to overcome, but it's the nervousness of just going there. Once you try it, it'll be like much easier. Crib, the birth or conception of a child or enterprise. You've got new things starting this week, an announcement of that too. I feel like it's you announcing things, you announcing a change. There's Queen of Voices here. Nope, not doing that again. What else does Scorpio need to know? Oh, wow. On a real. Okay, you might be pulled back here. You might be pulled back to the past. You might keep on wanting to go there. Why? Did you make a vow? A silent vow inside of yourself. I want to be there for people that were like me. I want to, yeah, I want to be there for people that are like me. And it's actually working against you now. Did you have someone like you there? Maybe you didn't. Maybe that's why you want to be there for them. But I'll tell you what, it wasn't your way out of it, and it's not going to be their way out of it as well. You don't need to be there for them. Generally, when people have got issues and stuff going on, we can't lead them out of it. We can't tell them about it. They need to crash and then figure it out themselves and then have that urge to sort it out themselves, and then they seek help, and then you can help them. That is totally different than codependency, just being there for them, trying to do it for them, taking care of them, trying to carry them, trying to drag them behind you. It's very different energy. So there's a riddle involving a vow here. You need to undo yourself from that. You need to riddle that. Wriggle your way free of the riddle, of the vow that you made there. There's an unspoken vow that you've made to yourself that's locking you in this pattern, and you can free yourself from that because it's burdensome and it's not good for you, and it's not good for them, it's not good for anybody, and your life is waiting to move forward. Here, you got sunlight after darkness, so you've been holding yourself in this darkness because of this vow that you've made, and now you can free yourself from that this week. Do that inner work and you can free yourself from it. Scorpio, there you go. If you like this reading, please click that like button and click that subscription button along with the notification bell to hear more from me. Be sure to check out your sun, your moon, your rising and your Venus sign for a full picture of what's going on this week in your energies, Scorpio. Have the best week ever, and I'll see you not tomorrow. Or maybe tomorrow if you're watching my daily energy updates. I'll see you next time. Bye.